Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be on right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. She said she want it right now. Getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding the whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? I fuck you good the long way. Watch how you talking to me. 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 Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena, strong like Xena, turn into a streamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the fenna. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she's sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my head right now. Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. Ooh, na-na. About a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just in all white. No, I can't bless you, but my gun might. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? What I know right now, what I know right now, if I knew right now, what I knew right now, I be on 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 right now. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me.
My bad, yo. I know no one's probably awake for real, but listen. I got a wedding. I got 2 weddings coming up. Y'all know the other channels blowing up with the Pokemon videos. I really had to fight my laptop today. I realistically should have been done no later than 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for about an hour, my computer turned black. My editor crashed on me like 4 times. And then when I finished pretty much the video, some bullshit happened and I lost like the last 20 minutes of work I put in and had to redo that. So I was locked in, man. Because my whole plan was to finish by like 6. I thought One Piece wasn't coming out today, if I'm being honest. I thought it was Friday, but still. Finish by 6. Hopefully One Piece will be out. And by 8, I could play Sonic Crossworlds from for at least 4 hours. I haven't touched Sonic Crossworld in days, bitch. Okay, I'm fiending. It's the Joker Festival. They just dropped Joker from Persona motherfucking 5, and I haven't tried it out yet. I'm suffering. What's up, Ryan? But what we're gonna do tonight, honestly, because I am tired, I'm pretty fucking exhausted, is we'll read, we'll talk for a bit, but we'll save like this super discussion for like tomorrow, no, Saturday morning. I could probably do it. I forgot I can't do it Saturday morning. Maybe Sunday morning. But yeah. Just and I got funerals to go to too, so just a busy weekend. Every day that passes reinforces to me that writing needs to be gatekept. Same with reading. Shit. Chapter drops, man. I swear I missed the Gemini's boss consistency. Yeah. They do whatever the fuck they want, TCBA. They got no competition for real. All right. Let's see what's popping. Oh my God. Let me tell you why I'm happy already. I'm such a dickhead. I am such a dickhead, but I'm happy already. Hey, get Yamato off my fucking screen, but the Holy Inari Pilgrimage. I don't want to see that shit ever again. Thank you. Is this Noda Skywalker? Cover request by Toshika Zu. Luffy parkouring around town with a pack of Japanese what? I don't know what that is. Monkeys. But yeah. I don't gotta see that dumbass cover story anymore. Generally speaking, what came out of that aside from Yamato was following in Odin's footsteps, and we learned that, you know, Kozuki Moriya is Kozuki Odin. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let's do it. Then I'm going to fucking bed. And then tomorrow, I'm waking up. Wait a minute. I can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I know I keep thinking today's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. I can do a discussion or talk about this tomorrow. But if we're talking about it, I'm doing it while I'm playing Sonic. Okay? I need to grind the Donpa tickets. I want my Blaze AI skin. Okay? Anyways. Saint Saturn, a new threat descends. What is this form? Is this an ability? So there's Emu, Saturn, Saturn Mu, such eyesores. So first you can see the like spider leg coming out, but also the ink or like the design on the spider is coming off too. I don't know that we've seen that before, or maybe I just didn't realize. Interesting. It starts beating and killing some of the Marines. Ooh, ah! It's going after the Marines? Isn't it on their side? Hold on. We still good for Sat, by the way? We're good. Don't let me forget, though. I'll forget. Don't let me forget. Who is this random ass pirate? He dodged Emu. Random pirate upscale. No, I'll probably remember. Whoever this guy is, he nice. Okay, he dodged Emu strike, all right? He nice. With the treasure in hand, respect him. I don't know his name, but salute. he cold. Scratch that. Looks like it has it out for all of us. That's funny. All right, so it hit some people, but he dodged it. Everyone fall back. Keep your distance. Ooh, wah. Yeah. Attacking is prohibited. Secure the escape route instead. Hey, get a hold of yourselves. This pain, it's oddly compelling? What are you babbling about, dummy? Damn it, my crew's been... Yeah, man, cover these guys. Carry the treasure and get out of here. Not this again, you. Just don't do anything crazy, okay? What the hell is that freaking monster? No idea. Saint Saturn just transformed. One of the 5 elders, huh? This is my first time seeing one. What a fitting look for the head of those maggots. I can feel the garp. I can feel it. Ah, the vindication is just coming. All the shit I had to hear. Oh, I'm about to win again. Oh, I love it. I love the long-term payoff. I just gotta wait, let you guys talk a lot, just sit back. Oh, that's nice, that's cute, and just wait. Oh, Garp is this guy. He's him. He's nice. He gonna fucking fight Emu. The man's antennas on. Yeah, what's up? Bao got out of that hangout. And now I'm still in here. Oh, you stuck in a hangout right now? Excuse me. Vice Admiral Garp, keep it down. Hey, if it isn't the Rat King, came to kill me in person, huh? Yo, Rox is so raw. You know, he said. So he came down to get me here in person, eh? Yo, Rox, Zebek, it's time. It's time. Cook this bastard, please. Just slice and dice him. I need that. Cook him up, please. So thou art the one. David Jones. Afraid you got the wrong guy. I've never met the man. That said, I believe promises are meant to be kept. That is why your wretched ilk must be expunged from the annals of history. I hate everything about Emu. I just hate it. That's why your ilk must be eradicated. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, spit on him. I can't stand Emu. I can't wait for Emu's downfall. Disrespect him in his garden, in the streets. He gives no fuck. It don't matter where we at. Promises meant to be kept. I told you I was coming back for that throne. Okay. Moo's world remains incomplete. The world ain't yours. Sliced off a leg. Too easy. Come on. This is rocks we talking about. Oh, man. I gotta watch it. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I'm strong enough to watch what's going on with Rocks, bro. I don't know if I'm strong enough. I need him to win, bro. He's like my crocodile right now. I need that W. What's up, baby? I need the W. I need that for him. He's the goal. He's so nice. He's so tough. He's so tough. Rocks, that crazy bastard. He's going after Saint Saturn. Now, what now, Rear Admiral? Should we provide backup? Well, damn right we should. Move it. Vice Admiral Garp? Wait, what? Who exactly are you backing up? You know what? Let me wait. Let me see it first. The pirates are taking the treasure. Stop them. Those are world-renowned items. Who cares? Look at them. They're just out here shooting, doing things. They're just going crazy over here. They're just like, yo, gold for life. The fact he using Saturn as a vessel, L host, big facts. Big facts. I wonder if Garcia is like one of the oldest elders. For some reason, I think he's been there the longest. I don't know why. Like his tenure as a Gorosei has been the longest. I need to drink some water, honestly, but my shit done. The oldest straight out of the judge, my nigga, I am an ape. I'm a fucking coon. I'm not pouring no juice, no cup. I'm drinking out the jug. You know what I'm saying? All right. Pirates going crazy. Things are getting pretty crazy. How's the transport situation looking? We're ready to go, Captain John. This is goodbye then, Rocks Pirates. About to die. Doesn't he get betrayed for trying to steal treasure? He about to die. I thought Captain John was actually no. I think he's gonna live. No, I think Captain John. No, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure about him. What's going on? What was that terrible shriek? Says Dragon while holding baby Shanks. Wow, a Navy ship. I'll have him take the kid. What the? He starts flying. Wah! Yeah, wait, the treasure. Our metals are reacting to something. Don't let go. Scopper did not lose any of his axes. Big Eater. To me, my treasure. Nah, he has to probably die here then. Because didn't they say that Captain John died because he tried to betray his crew and steal the treasure? So it's like a mutiny. Oh, what a loser. So hold on. It's got to be Captain John's magnet power. So he definitely confirmed has a Jiki Jiki no Mi. It's causing a strong magnetic pull to the valley southeast entrance. Do whatever you want. Just get out of the way. John, that snake. Sky red snake cannon. What? Hold on. Does Gonzui have the Bomu Bomu no Mi? The bomb fruit? What did he flick? Air? I don't see a booger in his hand. Was that Mr. Five's bomb fruit? See, that's a fruit if you gave to me, dog. I'm going crazy. That's tough. I like that. That's tough. Hello?
Hey, baby.
Hey.
I'm so tired. I'm going to bed. Can you please just mute yourself so we can sleep together?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
I love you too. That's tough. I like that. Okay, interesting. I'll ask you guys this. Do you guys like that? Like that we're seeing the like other users of other abilities think like the old lady with the barrier or the guy with the barrier fruit, the lady with bond clays, whatever. Like, or do you feel like Oda's overdoing it? Like, give them their own abilities, give them their own powers. Because I think at this point it's a bit much. I feel like for Captain John, I guess it was an easy way to get him to steal all the treasure or magnetize it, but I don't know. It feels unnecessary. I would rather them, the old generation, maybe be more dependent on hockey or something, or like give them different abilities or approximations or something. I don't know. I don't hate it or love it. It's just something I'm wondering. I wonder how people are taking that. I thought it was cool with the lady who had Shiki's face because I feel like I made a little bit sense because I feel like Shiki's from Wano. And I don't know, the guy with the barrier who in Wano, I didn't really care either way, but I don't know. If the characters were interesting, I might care, but it's just world building. Yeah, I don't really care for Captain John like that, so it's cool. But hey, shout to Gonzui, I guess. You flicked him. Kaboom. Captain John, is he dead though? So all of the treasure fell. There goes Dragon, he fell. Hey Gonzui, why'd you attack John? You really think he'd split all that loot with us? Aren't each of those treasure chests worth at least $1 billion? $1 billion? Can't blame anyone for wanting to hog it all. Really? Oh, and he goes to attack him too. Shiki. But Shiki doesn't die here. I know that for sure. You can't fight, Admiral. That's one of the world's overseers. That man said, it looks like a pest to me? Nah, man. This is my goat for real. He said, looks like a pest to him. He said, I'm fighting it. I'm beating it up. I don't give a fuck if it's a world government agent. Yeah. I'm here for it. I get it. Most notorious fight stayed in circulation on the Grand Line. I can take it or leave it. Okay, I feel it. Garp, dude, this doesn't make any sense. I'm not here for your negativity today, Glam. Shut up. Garp out here. Y'all was wrong. Save some for me, Rocks. Damn you. Linlin's still mad, eh? Linlin's still salty. Save some for me, Rocks. Kaido, you damn brat. Question mark. He looks back. I'll kill you. You jealous? Check this out. He's so geeked. He has a power. He's having the time of his life. He said, you still angry? All right, watch this. That's Kaido's giving me life right now. I love it. I'll kill you. You jealous? Check this out. Whitebeard doesn't have named attacks, eh? Whitebeard just swings his glaive or just like cracks the air. Like I don't think I've ever heard Whitebeard be like Quake, fist of shaking, knuckle buster. Like he just be swinging. I fuck with it though. I feel like more characters should have that. Like I feel like I'm not a person who's gonna name every attack. You know what I mean? I don't know why people said he was an oppressor. That also doesn't make any sense. They formed a human centipede to try to stop that man. They're just not strong enough. And the flexing man got no shame. He said, check this out. Check her out. This is my capture, Garp. Rah. Galaxy. Impact. Divine Departure. Dragon. You just said dragon. Ikoku Sovereignty. Pandemonium of the Abyss. Was that Shattering Void? Was that this is a crazy panel. Hold on though. But Imu is gonna recover off of this. I can't even tell like. So did Linlin actually attack Imu then and not Dragon? Shattering Void is Whitebeard. Okay, well shit. All right, so we got our first Whitebeard attack. Shattering Void. Shattering Void. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I wish he just went. That was rocks. All a Davy Jones type beat. Shit. So we did see Divine Departure. We saw Galaxy Impact. We saw just Dragon. Ikoku Sovereignty. And then Pandemonium of the Abyss or Curse of the Abyss. Interesting. Imu got like fucking obliterated, but it's like reforming. I could feel Conqueror's Hockey. People are getting knocked out. People are getting knocked out again. What is that? Is this the start of Armageddon or something? Look alive. The treasure flew all over the place. Pick it up. You'll never miss a beat, Rayleigh. He's still carrying thing. A pirate's priorities never waver. Yeah. That was intense. Is the baby... What a failure. What a failure. He got hit with a fucking substitution jutsu? He holding a fucking log. He ain't holding Shanks no more. Look at this bum ass dragon, bro. Y'all want me to root for this? This is what y'all want me to root for? I'm sick and tired of him. That was raw. Wait, the Abyss attack? I don't know what Dragon is even doing here at this point. He's just running around. What's what Russell Westbrook say? He just running around. I'm just doing cardio. He's just doing cardio. Yeah, he putting up Tony Snell numbers. Yo, he saved the baby. He kept his word to the mama. Bro mistook a log for a baby. This nigga is not serious. He's Usopp 2.0. I just want to know how he dropped that baby somehow. What? Where did he go? Goo goo, yeah. He goes to the chest, twinkle, twinkle. The pirates are running around because Captain John flung the treasure everywhere. Boom, Shanks ends up on the ship. Dragon probably thinks he failed to save either of the babies, and I wonder if that pushes him or propels him into acting, blah, 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 yada, yada. But I want to know if Dragon... See, this is the problem. With the substitution, yeah. Man got a gun. he really has a gun. My problem with, like, a lot of long-running shonen where you know certain things were added after the fact, like think Dragon Ball, think very simple, think Dragon Ball, think like Beerus and Whis being added, and how like that stuff messes with so much of the continuity and things that are sensible with the beginning and older parts of the series. And it's like I will be hard pressed if Dragon doesn't understand that he saved Shanks' life at this point. And I wonder if that's part of the reason why I don't know. I don't want to get into it right now. I'm not sure why the baby specifically would motivate him more than genocide. And yeah, true. Well, my cousin made the argument that when he lost Shamrock, his willingness to immediately, yeah, but like I don't know, like someone with red hair could have just became like, I don't know if he's like, is that the kid I tried to save on God Valley? Like I don't know that he knows that, but like maybe he figured it out later on. But like the genocide's a bad thing. That stuff fucked with him, and he's like a good person with like critical thinking. That's all true and said and done. But I'm thinking like my cousin was like, him losing Shamrock and then immediately letting go of Shamrock to save Shanks was a sign of Dragon's, or the first sign of Dragon's pragmatism, like him being pragmatic. Like, I can't save Ginny. It's a casualty of war. We gotta like continue the mission. And I thought that he was going to store him somewhere and like try to come back or hide that he had a baby or whatever. And then, I don't know. I didn't think this nigga got flung into the air, holding the baby, looks down, and somehow he's holding a broken log. Like, be for real, dog. Be for real. Anyways. It's too late to throw it up. It's too late to throw it up, he says to Lin Lin. Then pay me back. There they are. Crack, crack, crack. Far away in the forest running. My one attack was all it took. No way, it was all me. So there's Garp and Roger arguing. Hey, don't tell me you're a new branch of the Davy clan. The woman and her child, frantically trying to survive. Such dangerous lives must not be. Rocks, don't fall for the provocation. No, tranquilo, papi, tranquilo. Respira, breathe. We're okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Teeth, don't worry. Don't fall for the provocation. That's the truth. Oh, it's gonna put him on tilt. That pragmatism is fans projecting onto the character, because letting Ginny be captured is actually hella dumb from a militaristic standpoint. I believe that, but when I brought that up, they just say I'm a dragon hater. That none of my critique makes sense, so I let it go. So he not exercised, but he's not fully reformed. It's interesting. Okay. Stop it. What are you trying to do? He's cutting him up, huh? Swoosh swoosh. What's that sound? It will not be Moo who acts. Humph. What is this? It doesn't hurt or even itch. Didn't Blackbeard say that when he got hit by Law's Kudon? I don't know. Anyways, thou shalt be the one to exterminate them. Go forth and slay your wife and child. No, it can't be that easy to Domi reverse people. It can't be that easy, huh? That's absurd. What are you talking about? Wallahi, I'm finished. I'm finished. Wallahi, it's over. No, it came true. No. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play. And it was that easy? I thought, no, not like this, fam. No. You know what? Holla at me when Loki's back. I think I need a break. I think I need to take a hiatus until 2026. Let me know when my nigga Loki get active. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, not like this, family. I'm sick. Oh, don't make him kill or go after his own parent. Wait, Rocks, get out of my way, Roger. This is where and no, I don't think Zabek gets to chase his wife and child. I think they stop him. That's so whack. Does Emu just go home after this? Emu, you're a bitch. You're such a pussy. Oh my God, I want to fight Emu personally. Emu's one of those characters I just want to beat myself. I'm sick. You hate to see it. Sag, yeah, Law's Awakening. It's that easy, bruh. Rip my mans. Not my niggas a bag. It's only because niggas ain't mages like that anymore. Not my man, no saying, yo. Yeah, so does the Conqueror's hockey thing not matter? Didn't they all use Conqueror's hockey? If more folks had that circle tech they'd counter, he could still be resisted. He ain't dancing on the streets like Odin. We'll see. Domi Reversi. Wheeze, wheeze. Huff, huff. What lies in store for Rox's family? I know it's juice, but I have to pretend it's rum. Dolls for rocks. Real nigga. Hate to see it. So Emu's regen is better than the Gore saying Holy Knights. Yeah, that I probably figured that, but like, I don't know, man. Oda, this regen gimmick is not moving me. I really don't like it. And one thing I hate about authors that give characters regen is all of a sudden characters that could regenerate just they're like so fucking fragile. Like let's say Superman was in this. All of a sudden, Superman will be losing limbs left and right. Like, I can't stand the fucking regen gimmick, but I don't know. We'll see what they do with it. We'll see. From the moment I saw it the first time, I'm like, I'm not gonna like this. I can already tell. I hate regeneration merchants, bro. So it's gonna probably be. So it's probably going to be the case where only Luffy and Blackbeard can damage Emu because of their fruit. I don't like that idea. That only they can do it. I want there to be a way that somebody with hockey or a certain use of hockey could hurt Emu, even if it's hard. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Yami Yami no Mi can like suck in the abyss or suck in Emu's ability or something that it can't regen, or Blackbeard could steal the regen and just the Joy Boy hacks. So I feel that. I think it's just deeper layer of the soul tech you gotta utilize along with Conquerors. Okay, if that was the case, they all would have damaged him, cause that's the tech for the Holy Knights. Was a good night. How you like the chapter? I was having fun until he got Domi reverse seed. I was having a great time. Now I'm sad. I don't want to. I have never been so. I don't think I've ever been so sad to see a One Piece character go like this. Like, I didn't even take Crocodile's defeat as hard as I'm taking Rocks going down. Like, I don't want to see this. I hate it. It's not a bad writing choice, by the way. I just mean I personally hate it, but it's a good chapter. Good chapter. You think he'll resist it? I hope so.
Yay.
I'm hoping he at least
Bonita.
doesn't immediately
Peace,
turn.
peace.
That like he could fight it to some degree and then like it takes over, or he asks like Roger and Garp to stop him. Please don't let him hurt his family. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, I am done the chapter, y'all. I am done the chapter. There's a lot of you here for a late night fucking stream. Way more people than I expected. I'm very sad. I mean, Big Mom has a sword and be with her soul. I also did nothing. Unfortunately, the Domiverse was really the only way to make Roger and Garp fight Rock due to this characterization in Wonders on God Valley. I'm with you.
Yay.
I was hoping there was something else. I don't know.
Bonita.
I'm
Peace,
on the chapter,
peace.
yes. It's because we saw the come up in real time. Bro, not a fan of the ending, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna let Oda cook. Gotta be stipulations. It's just like... I have two ways of asking this question. If you or anybody in this situation and you saw that the world government had some creature or the Gorosei or whatever could do something like this, would that scare you from talking about it or engaging with it? Or would you tell people or crewmates and like maybe want to get rid of them? Then from a story standpoint, it's like hard for me to believe that nobody ever really brings up this moment like that. Like, I get it, the world government erased it, yada yada whoop de whoop, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe characters like Marco and stuff do know, and just I don't know. We'll see. Let me just pull up my phone. At the very least, this ability should not have been forced onto Rocks, because if he could do this to Rocks, why can't he do it to anyone else and hasn't? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I was thinking like, oh, if you have like a strong will or Conqueror's hockey or something, like, it'd be harder to turn you. But it's like, could he just do this to Teach easily, to Luffy easily? I'm sure Luffy and Teach will have Devil Fruit hacks or Joy Boy hacks that stop it. But what's stopping them from doing it to Roger or Garp or something? Would have preferred if Emu Domi reverse Eris and force Rocks to do his bidding that way. No, it would become rumor and gossip so damn fast. It's also wild that the world government doesn't do anything to Garp, knowing he attacks the Celestial Dragon, and Emu and Agorose. But I wonder if like Emu or the world government was going to act, and then because Garp got the hero title, it became harder to act. Like, that's the best I got right now, Glam. But that's like my number one like thing I'm thinking of. Like, how did you get away with this? Like, you punched a Elder Star and the Great One. We'll have to see. Yeah, bro. No one ever brought it up. Like, what? Even as like a Fable or a C-type shit. they always bring up Roger like the fuck that nigga do for y'all to glaze him. He did become the Pirate King and circumvent the globe, but I feel you. I feel like the stuff that Rocks did was recent enough and crazy enough, and he had so much influence with making so many different captains enough that I still feel like it would be hard to completely erase what he did or who he was, even today. I still think more people should know about Rocks. It doesn't seem feasible that he's really been erased from history to this degree in only like 30 something years. That's just my opinion. They even offer him an admiral position multiple times after this too. It's a good point. Rocks was out here, but they glazed Roger, never meant to Rocks for Emu. Well, Emu is like a well-kept secret. That one I can kind of get. Is Kong just vouching for Garp that bad they spare him? I don't know. They might have treated Garp differently if the narrative about him being a hero of the Marines didn't spread like crazy after the events of God Valley. It's messy as fuck. I think they let Garp take the credit. That's why it said him doing it made no sense at the moment. Also, maybe that's part of the reason why he really hates. Maybe this is the true reason why he hates talking about it. It's like he got credit for something he didn't deserve. He didn't deserve the killing and genocide and then working with Roger. Like all those things made him not like talking about this incident, and maybe he doesn't see himself as the hero for real. They wanted to be able to smear Rock's rep by having Garp defeat him. The first person to reach Lodestar in 800 years and literally found the One Piece. No one at this point in the story should know who or what Emu is, so even if they want to talk about the ability, the only link is Saturn, but even he sits back in the shadows. I honestly think Rocks being such a better character than Roger in about 3% of the time Roger existed is the main reason people are like Roger is a bum. I kind of get it from an agenda standpoint. I just think it from a very literal standpoint. I'm like, he did become Pirate King. He did circumvent the globe. He did figure out there was some shit. He learned the true history of the world. I think that matters for something, and I don't think he was meant to. I think he defied fate, destiny, and the will of the world. So I always give Roger credit, and I know he's strong, but I was always a Whitebeard from the pirate side of the legendary old school niggas was always my favorite. I always liked Whitebeard more. That's just me personally. And then from the Marine side, yes, Kizaru was my favorite, but from the legendary standpoint, it was always Garp. So, imagine how many Davy Back fights he was in when he was building his crew that would have had his name out here. Yeah, and he was one of the people who had Hachinosu. I don't know, yo. I don't know, man. Again, this is why, like, sometimes adding stuff like this and retcons can just make certain stuff murky and messy. Like, have you ever heard people be like, oh, why didn't, like, this character do this in, like, this series? And it's like, because they didn't fucking exist. Beerus didn't exist. This is why he didn't do anything, whatever. He's a character that was created in, like, 2010. Not in 1987 when Dragon Ball started, you know, like, serialization. Yes, I truly believe Emu was never something Oda had, like, cooked up from the beginning of One Piece. It's something he came up with over time. I was always hit or miss about the Gorosei being strong, but I wasn't surprised that they couldn't fight. I wasn't surprised. I think that makes some sort of sense. I don't know if you were there for my One Piece discussion with Jay, but we spoke about the world government only being able to exist because pirates exist, and they actually don't. The world government doesn't hate pirates. They like pirates and use pirates to further their real true agenda, erasing history, washing away certain clans, and making Emu like the true undisputed, immortal, unbeatable king of the world. And pirates are a mean to an end with that. So we had like a pretty good conversation about that. Because this dude doesn't move like a guy who gives a fuck about being secretive. That's true. I can imagine the world government suppressing info about Rock since they can kill off any Marines, threaten Garp, and run smear campaigns against the pirates. I'm more surprised that the general public knows nothing about him unless they're getting done in, like, Leloucia. That's kind of my point. Like, they've attacked so many places, destroyed nations, they violated whatever international law 17 times. Look how many crews he's taken, like, strong, prominent pirates from his crew three people became Yonkos or like Shiki became a big deal. It's like Rox's influence is completely undeniable and Teach. It's just hard for me to believe that like, yo, niggas really forgot about Rox. Like if this happened like a century ago, I could buy it. From the current day, how long ago was the God Valley incident? 39 to 41 years ago, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think that's enough time, brother. And I know One Piece characters, humans live up to about 140, but I don't know. I could see new Marine recruits not knowing. I don't know. Again, it's one of those things. I'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out. I can imagine. Wait, it's just a story saying it's a secret, so you have to believe it. Yeah, it's tell don't show. Yeah, the part. That part. Teach really know how to move a story over a long period of time. Shout out Araki. Yeah. I wish the world government would say that. And yeah, peeped. He destroyed a kingdom. High 30s. There's a theory that the world government made the warlords because of the Rocks pirates to stop the construction of more super crews. That's an interesting theory. I would argue. I will just say for the time being, it was to keep the balance of power between the three powers. Or like when the Yonko came to rise and they had the admirals, they needed something else to kind of keep a power balance in check. But remember when they said that Big Mom and Linlin crews would be worse than Rocks? The Rocks pirates teaming up? So that was a lie. Bro, Kaido and Linlin's sorry ass crew is nothing compared to the Rocks pirates. Cut it out. What's up, killer? Like, cut it out. I'm not trying to hear that. I don't ever tell that cap to me again, bro. That was such big, super duper cap, bro. Rocks, I don't want to see you go, brother. I don't want to see you go. I really don't. I gotta put more stock into Teach, yo. Thoughts on the chapter ending? My heart is broken. I can't see my man go out like this. I don't want to see him get Domi reversied. I don't want to see him lose. I don't want to see him get beat. I don't want to see none of that. I want Emu dead. I want Emu in a pack. And them bum ass girls say, "Oh no. Like I like Rocks a lot. So from an emotional standpoint, like me being subjective, I'm sad. From a writing standpoint, it makes complete perfect sense. There's nothing wrong with him getting Domi reversed, though I did think it looked a little too easy. So I hope he could at least resist it to some degree or fight back, or not immediately get turned into Emu slave. So we'll see. Teach is the one character coming out of this flashback with only guaranteed W so far. Loki could be the second. Yeah, you're right. That would only count as far as Paradise is concerned. I do think Loki will follow in Rox's. The only pirates that I can think that really kind of follow the Davy Jones way of piracy that were prominent are Teach, Kid, and Loki. I don't know if Kid's alive. I don't know what's going to happen with Kid because Kid was on the show of Elbaf. A lot of people think that he got saved and he's in the realm of the dead. We'll see what happens with the Kid pirates. But Loki's also getting a lot of W's because of how strong Harold is. And Loki, obviously, as a baby, as a literal newborn, was dropped from the realm of the sun to the realm of the dead and climbed back up. So Loki's a fucking monster. So I can't wait to see him get active, but my nigga Rocks. Damn. Fuck the government, dog. As an attempt to stop quote-unquote super crews. Oh, wait. I don't think everyone just forgot about Rocks. The world government made sure that his actions weren't recorded in history. I'm sure there are old people around the world that still remember Rocks, but because of the world government, people don't really think about him anymore. I guess people do move on. The One Piece world is pretty segregated in a lot of ways. Okay, I mean, I guess. I don't know if I'd ask you this, Naya, but would you rather Loki team up with Blackbeard or Luffy? I'd rather Loki stay. If you're asking me, I'd rather Loki stay solo or start his own crew or do his own thing. I think because of what's going to happen on Elbaf, I feel like it makes more sense for it to be Luffy, but I prefer Blackbeard. Get Sanwan Wolf out of there and replace him with Loki. The community is 50-50. I somewhat see it as, why didn't you kill every threat you have? Emu and the world government are just very incompetent, but it could be the idea of, how dare you, a mere Davy Jonesian pirate, come and threaten me, Emu, king of the world. You know what I've done and seen? You know what? You're gonna kill your own daughter is crazy. Son and wife with your own hands, because of, through my power that I've given to you, making you under my dominion. It's like really trying to like lay it into him like you're nothing. You're like, I'm better than you, and now you're gonna do my bidding. That's why I think he did that. As for everyone else there, I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. I don't know. World government, there's a lot of things that baffle me. I'll be honest. So yeah. Crocodile, as far as taking over a kingdom and means of power, we can assume he was gonna make Alabasta his pirate island. Yes, he was. I want to know about Davy Jones, since he has been hidden far more than pretty much anyone else I could think of. I mean, in some ways, but yeah. I want to know if Davy Jones was actually Joy Boy, a Joy Boy enemy, or one of the people who once had the Nika fruit, or the Hitonomi. Like, what if like there was like Nika, the actual warrior liberator guy, and then like there was Joy Boy, and the next person was Davy D. Jones, and then it was Luffy. Like, I want to know what's going on with that. So yeah. What? Also, is this legendary Twitter glam Gridman? No, it's not. Nor Loki with Buggy though. Hold on, now we talking. I think we're getting past the point where the incompetence is acceptable. I don't think the incompetence is acceptable. It's just one of those. Like, what do you want me to say? I've had issues with them for so long, and I kind of hit my threshold when all the O'Hara books were fine. And they were just there. No one went back to check if the book, like, the whole point was these scholars can't. You guys didn't take the books? All right, man. Like at that point, I'd have to look at I just stopped thinking the world government had any fucking sense in their brain. What do you want me to do? I'd just be like, all right, dog. Like, I see what we're doing. We're doing the thing where someone's got to be stupid for the plot to advance. Like, you ever watch a show or something or a game where it's like, if these two characters simply had even a very simple, quick, general conversation about X, Y, and Z, this whole conflict wouldn't happen. But for the sake of the narrative, they just find a way to make those characters not talk about it. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, I guess this is a means to an end. I'm not excusing it. I'm not saying it's fly. I'm just saying I'm tired wasting my brain cells on it. The world government stinks. Okay, keep it pushing. I do feel like Emu looks like Thanos here. He feels so inevitable. Thanos is not even that scary to me in the Marvel universe, unless you're talking about MCU. But he says I am inevitable in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I have to forget a lot of you. I don't know if you are one of them, Killer, but I have to remember that a lot of you guys know Thanos from the MCU, not me, and like Glam, like him simping for death. Like, that's my Thanos. But yeah. Like 6 Yonko attacked and he survived. Yeah, but it's one of those things where they probably don't know the condition to actually properly hurt him yet. So it could be something like that too. Like, look at it this way. If I had to, let's say I was really strong, but I had to fight Deadpool, I wouldn't know how to kill him necessarily. I'm like, bro, I blew him up. I punched 40 holes in him. I put him on fire and he just regenerated. I'm tired. I don't know what's going on. Like, doesn't mean they're not strong enough to deal with him. They just have to learn the win condition. You get me? I'm not sure if you're saying I'm making an assumption or the characters in the story, because what I said is something Sengoku said. I'm just like this villain faction is nonsensical. Yeah, I'm sure there are old people around the world that still remember rocks, but because of the world government, people don't really think about them anymore. Is an assumption on your part. Can't even say they're drunk on power like Dofi because they try and carry themselves like they're mastermind. That's true. They try to act like they're like really like, put this chess piece here. I kind of also feel for Emu. He might be narratively a figure who have thoughts and concerns, but he also sees himself as a figure who's above everyone. So he is like, fuck it, I don't care, but I care somewhat. Yeah. And I know when we get like the Void Century, Emu's gonna be this tragic figure. I'm gonna tell you right now, Oda, we don't care. We don't care. I don't give a fuck if Emu has a guts mixed with Batman, fucking who else is the shitty CL from friggin' Thing. The worst backstory. We don't care. Pack him up. Put him in a spliff. I'm not trying to see it. I don't give a damn. I'm telling you right now, me personally, I don't give a fuck what Emu's been through. Die. I don't think that attacks mean that Emu without regen could win. I don't think Emu is strong enough to take all 6 of them on. Like I genuinely believe. I think Emu is currently the strongest character alive. But the same way that I think Rox is the strongest person, like, or pirate in person on the island, I don't think Garp and or Roger are far enough behind that he could beat both alone. In a 1v1, maybe he wins with 5 HP at the end, but I don't think Emu's that strong. I think Emu wins because Emu has way more knowledge and experience than a lot of people. Very strong hockey, and that to deal with figures like Joy Boy and whatever the fuck happened in the Void Century. So there's that experience backing them up. Plus, Emu probably has a very special devil fruit and an understanding of the abyss and whatever Domi Reversi kind of nonsense that they have, where like Emu's dangerous for a multitude of reasons. The world government, the Gorosei, Domi Reversi, Holy Knights, if you will, the Marines, like understanding and knowing the true history of everything that happened. It's not just Emu's like physical threat to the world. That's my opinion though. But I don't think any of these characters are capable of getting the win condition. I agree. I peeped the comic Thanos pre-MCU from the OG Infinity Gauntlet. Shout out to the library. There is quite literally nothing Oda can do to make Emu interesting. I'm so serious. I'm actually with you, but I've had a hard time taking Emu seriously from, I won't say the very first time, because I was like, what the fuck is this? And who's looking at this big ass straw hat? But I've asked this question a lot about Emu, and I'm just like, is this moving me? Like, oh, there was some shadow king of the world this whole time, and I was like, I'm gonna move with cautious optimism, but I don't know it's gonna move me. This is why I think for me, and not that I don't think this is the most feasible and plausible thing, but this part of the reason why I need Blackbeard to be the final antagonist. I want Blackbeard to steal whatever power Emu has and then fight Luffy. That's what I want. I don't want it to be Emu. I think I'll be disappointed if Emu is the final villain. I do. I think I will be. Again, execution is everything. Even if I'm wrong, if Oda executes, he executes. We'll have to see what happens. I can't see into the future. My observation hockey is trash, but that's just what I believe for the time being. Emo gonna be a demon. I wanna be a real boy. I wanna be human. I think for Rox, I really like from conversation he is saying it's not one world despite having ambition of king of the world. Like his perspective is no world despite wanting to conquer world. Maybe I'm reading too much, but he is envisioning a kind of world than the current one. I don't even know what kind of ruler Rox would be, but I actually don't think he'd be some evil demon subjugating everyone do my bidding type, personally. By the way, I did see that we got official colors for like Shamrock and stuff. Did we end up getting official colors for what Zebek looks like for Rox? Or not yet? I hope Orlando trying to make us feel sorry for Emu. Oh, he will. The Holy Ropo. Not the Holy Ropo. The beginning. Nah, say it. We agree. Like, Emu isn't even bad. He's just boring. Yeah. just like Dada Jihad moved me more than Emu has. I feel that. Agreed. Blackbeard, big teach. He's just a freedom chaos merchant. 3-way battle. Luffy, Blackbeard, Emu, then Luffy and Blackbeard Ed shit. Hold on. What about Kobe? Throw Kobe in there. Let me stop. For me, at least, I think Emu has potential depending how Odo explains that mural panel. Never gonna get past Blackbeard though. That's for sure. Yeah. Nose it back yet? Okay. I kind of fuck with I don't know the color. I'm just absolutely certain what the color scheme of his clothes is wrong. That's for sure. Like Oda likes colors, pop and flare. I don't think it'll be black like this. I like the black and white hair, and I've seen like I think like gray and blue or black and blue. I hope his hair color is like nice. I like the hair color they have for him here. So we'll see what he looks like. I mean, the story is moving in the direction of Luffy beating Emu right now, so Blackbeard can just beat him in the Holy Land. Because if Luffy doesn't beat Emu on Elbaf, the plot is fucked. Yeah, Luffy has to be able to at least take out Imuko, here, or win, or figure out the win condition, and then. Do you guys like the idea of Emu facing Blackbeard and Luffy, or it being a battle royale between the three, but like Luffy and Blackbeard do kind of like secretly team up against Emu or whatever? Just out of curiosity, just humor me for a second. Humor my meathead brain. Emu. I don't like the blue hair edits of. I'm so used to the black and white already. Emu's time in the story is running out quick, at least to me. Luffy, Blackbeard team up would make me throw up. A team up I think would be poor. But they both pull up the Emu at the same time and they like have a little 3-way battle royale. Okay. Cause I'm like so certain Luffy can like reverse Domi Reversey. I'm so certain his Nika powers can just like I don't know if it works like the game. Is it called Othello? Or whatever the other name is. Like, I don't know if it's like you gotta like put the players in the right position to like flip it or whatever. But like, and then with Bonnie there too, you can like double Nika up, right? Like, give me a Nika is future, gear 5th. And it's like, turn back, Dory, turn back, bro. Like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't be mad at that show. Emu's greed fire back on him. I think separating W's for them individually against Emu is more on the side. I like that. Not gonna lie, the attack Emu took might be the strongest in the series. The reason I want to say, I mean, I guess as far as combination attacks go, it might be. It really might be. Royale could be interesting, I guess, but I think that would detract from them running their ones. He doesn't do climactic finishes with groups. Him trying to run game around the world just to be caught up in the D-Clan Storm type shit. The only time a duo won in the history was a ring out. That's a good point. With Law and Kid versus Linlin. I think one of the most fascinating detail about this chapter is that Beck is aware about the history of the Davy clan and some Void Century detail. Emu was able to see the Davy Jones inside of him and he is aware of Promise. You know who else has a Promise? Storyline, Joy Boy. There's a chance both are the same. I actually did take that line as a bit of a double meaning, double entendre. I think it's whatever promise that was said in the Harley text, the shit Frankie was reading, the mural, where like Davy Jones made some type of promise to Emu to come back or whatever. You could also think Joy Boy making a promise to free the fishmen and sorry for failing, yada yada. But also Rocks telling Emu, I'll be back. Like 18 years ago when he came to the flower room. I think it's a bit of a double meaning. I can't wait to see how Garp explains him attacking Emu to the world government. I don't think if that even comes up. I have half a mind that it doesn't even come up, but I think his Marines would defend him. Like his people would defend him. I want to play Sonic Racing so badly, but I'm so fucking tired. I really want to get my shit for the Joker Festival. You know what? I'm satisfied. I did the stream tonight. I did it longer than I wanted to. I wanted to read it and go. So when I get up tomorrow, after I work out and handle my shit, I'm playing Sonic Racing. I might stream it. I didn't expect Garp seeing Emu instead of Dragon. Fair. That'll get brushed under the rug, under the fattest rug. I got a thesis to finish tomorrow. Stripes was earned today. Saw a theory that the limitation of Domiverse is that it only works on people in their homelands. So if we were in East Blue in Goa Village, Luffy could get Domiverse. It makes sense that Dragon never got a chance to see Emu in God Valley since he didn't learn about Emu until recently. Sabo did tell him about it, I guess. I will say this. Everyone's attacking Emu is one of the most hypest panels in the series, maybe the most hypest panel in the series. I think it was cool. It was hype. It didn't move me to the degree it moved everyone else, I feel. Like, it's like it's like kind of like mid Lin, like baby Kaido, Whitebeard right before his prime, Rock's doing his thing, Whitebeard's first name attack, which is cool and everything. Like, it's cool. I like the panel. It's dope. It's fly, but it's not my favorite panel or nothing. I even like some panels from last week more than this panel, like the big three reacting to Emu's hockey and Kaido's shit-eating grin, eating the fucking model Azure dragon fruit. But I'm weird like that. Like, I usually like the stuff that no one really cares about, like fucking Mule Love or Iceberg from Water 7. Like, I like the weird shit that no one really cares about. That condition is so arbitrary. Something to do with the actual meaning of Domiverse, like reverse of origin or something like that. Probably some Japanese shit. I gotta watch Dawn and Dusk. She put out a video about the real Will of D. She be cooking, yo. That's my favorite One Piece YouTuber. I will buy it as a poster if it's out like that. I'll pay for it. I could actually print this and blow it up, put it on my wall somewhere secretly. But I'll wait till it's in color. How do you feel about Captain John getting packed up by? So we are under the same assumption that they confirmed it. The Jiki no Mi, Magnet Fruit. Donzui, he's got Mr. Five's Bomu no Mi, right? The Bomb Fruit. That's what it looks like. How do you feel about Captain John going out the way that he went out? That was kind of mid, in my opinion. I thought it'd be a little more magnanimous, a little bit more of a greater send. I thought he actually survived this and died later, but they say he was mutiny and he tried to steal the treasure, so I'm sure this is why he died. And I thought like Gonzui was kind of trash because I saw Scopper like block him without looking. It is kind of funny though. It is. I'm with you. It's kind of funny. Then he attacks Shiki. We know Shiki survives that because Shiki's not dead. Shiki gets captured later on, so we know Shiki doesn't die here. But I think all the zombie generals, I guess, end up dying here. You know why it was hard for me to think that Captain John died here? Because I'm trying to figure out how the fuck did he get his corpse? Did Captain John get buried somewhere else? Like, I don't know if the Rocks pirates took him and buried him, and like, did he come back? Like, I don't know. Gaban was not impressed. He did not care. The way Buggy gassed him, I thought he'd have more in his bag. Captain John did die later. Yeah, he probably survived and got killed shortly after. Maybe. Knowing Zebek is aware of knowledge of the Void Century and aware of the promise of the Davy clan, is he aware of the will of D? He could be, or understand it at least better than most people. He seems to really be. Him and Blackbeard have always been privy to information that I find that they shouldn't necessarily be privy to, or they shouldn't know. And I've always found that interesting to him. But with Blackbeard, I know that he likes to gamble. And his hobbies is studying history or archaeology or something of the sort. So it's like, it makes sense to some degree. And I don't know if there's some like inherited will that you understand through the blood of just being of the Davy clan, or some type of diary that's being passed. Like, think like Cobra. How he has like the, not Vivi, Nefertari Lily has the like letter or diary that gets passed down. Like, I wonder if like there's some secret text or book that Davy D. Jones has passed down to somebody, and Rocks is the current person that like owns that, piece of information, if you will. Now, are the ones who disappeared God Valley one of those Florian Triangle demons from the Thriller Bark? I've seen some people think that like some of the Thriller Bark big giant things, whatever, are Domi Reversi people, which would be interesting way for Oda to bring that back. But I think the Florian Triangle thing is dead. I don't know what Oda's thinking about that at all. Like it woke up from beneath the island. Oh wait, you think it's something different? Like just a general demon, maybe. I don't know. I'm starting to think demons could be erasing this. What are the two devil fruits you think Zebek was looking for? For what is Treasure of Elbaf and what second devil fruit was looking for? Well, the one that Loki has, and my best guess is either the model Nika Hito no Mi or the Yami Yami no Mi. So I think it was the fruit that Loki has, because he said if King Harold eats it, he'll be unstoppable, or it'll be the best in his hand. So I think it's the fruit that Loki has eaten. I think either the Yami Yami no Mi or the Nika. You said Nika and Yami. That's interesting. As a way to negate Emu and the Holy Knights regen. Early on in my One Piece days, I was dying to know what those things in the Florian Triangles were, but man, I don't think Oda's gonna touch it. I don't think so either. Loki ate the Treasure of Elbaf. Isn't that what the rumor is? That he, quote unquote, killed his dad and ate the devil fruit? Am I tripping? Did I misread that? Isn't that not like the whole rumor? And we know he has a devil fruit because he's chained in Sea Stone Prism. Did I misread that? And misremember that? Loki One Piece. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. Yeah. Oh my god. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Loki has eaten an unnamed devil fruit. Its type and powers are currently unknown, but it is purportedly a legendary fruit. I did read that properly. I'm not tripping. Oh no, sometimes I have to remind myself because I could misremember things every once in a while, so we gotta make sure. I think the giant fruit is in addition to those two. Okay. Yummy, yomi. But that's not. But that's also not a thought I have any care for. Just based off wording. Yeah, I don't even think it's like that it really matters because he didn't get them. So I imagine that Harold either got Domi reversing himself, or I think it's his guards or him. But I think maybe if he ever happened to him, he resisted long enough and told them to kill him or how to kill him. I'm not sure. It might make more sense if it's. I don't know. Harold gets reversed. Loki kills him probably, and then that's why they think he just killed his dad in cold blood. But it's like no, he had to. Similar to what happened here, maybe. Do you think Sea Stones work on the regen hacks? I don't. My answer is no, because I don't think the regeneration is devil fruit related. Unless you guys think Emu's devil fruit ability also has like a secondary ability of regen and passing that out. But I'd argue it's, you know how like Miss I want to say Golden Week. Am I thinking right, Miss? You know how Miss Golden Week has like the color traps, but that's just like not explained. It's like not a devil fruit ability. Like there's otherworldly things in the One Piece world that give people powers and abilities and hacks and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if that's one of Emu's abilities, like the hacks of that. You know what I'm saying? Even Madame Shirley's ability to see into the future. What the fuck is that? That's not devil fruit. That's not a fishman thing to be able to do. She could just see into the future. So I wonder if Emu just has some ability that's weird like that, you know? Emu's region, I think it's affected only by the Nico or the Yami. Other people granted region by Emu could be beaten with conquerors. That's a possibility. I think Loki is stronger than Harold, but if Loki is as strong as Harold, then he should be the strongest guy in the series beside Emu. I don't agree with that, actually. I don't agree with that. Because I don't know that. I don't think Loki can wield hockey as well as King Harold because of his Delphoid ability, maybe. So actually, you know what? I'm not going to say Loki is stronger than Harold yet. Let me not do that. What I do think is Loki has more potential to be stronger, and I think in this arc with Scopper Gaban telling him about how to use like Hawkers, Conquerors, Hockey, probably whatever, he'll take that next step, next evolution. If King Harold was alive today, I do not think he'd be the strongest character. I still think I'm not gonna say Big Mom. I still think like Shanks could beat him, and I'm sure you guys all Mihawk upscale. I'm sure you all think Mihawk could beat him. He uses a sword, and Mihawk has a sword and it's black, so Mihawk upscale. You know. Where was I? Sorry, guys. Since Gaban knows how to get past the regeneration, do you think Garp and Roger are going to figure it out fighting rocks, and that's why Gaban knows? Probably. I still think Gaban should probably run into Summers and then do it to them there and notice, like, wait a minute, he's not regenerating, or maybe he knows really hit him, and when he sees him, he's, like, regenerating, and he's like, what, he can regen? And then he hits him, it's like, it seems to not be working if I use Conqueror's Hockey in this fashion. I really want to believe that Chopper being so like, wait, but how did you hurt him? How come he's not regenerated? We couldn't beat him. I really want to believe that leads to something. They figure out some way to halt, stop, slow down, or get past the regen even without Conquerors. I think it's lame to make Conquerors Hockey the only way to stop them, because you effectively make any other character know how proficient and strong, and no matter what devil fruit ability they have, if they can only use armament in all its forms or observation in all of its forms, they're effectively not that useful here. It makes a lot of characters obsolete in a way that I'm not comfortable with. The reason why I've always said that I like King the most on the Beast Pirates. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I didn't see who it was. I'm sorry. I caught it late. Oh, my phone froze. Never mind. I thought I froze for a second. Sorry. What's up, Doncree? What's good? Sorry, what was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I forgot what I was saying. Someone remind me. Prime Harold, at least yet. The guy who was even with Zebek, like stalemate with Zebek. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's one of those fights where nobody's heart was fully into it. But yeah. What I say, Naya, if we find out Mihawk ain't make Yoru black, woo, I'm telling you. Yep, the Harold take. I don't know currently. Currently, anyone might be stronger than Harold. Currently, until we see Luffy end of series in Blackbeard. I don't agree with that, but I'm not mad at that take, though. I'm not mad at it. Technically, the Conqueror's Hockey doesn't negate the regen, but slows it down. Was good, brother. I'm alright. Like some natural antibody from nature. I was talking about Queen. I like Queen because Queen doesn't really use hockey. Queen has a devil fruit ability and science. And I'm like, well, you got to the top of one of the best pirate crews with science and a devil fruit ability. I like the idea that there's different paths to the top. I understand that even with as many conquerors that we have and seen, it's one of the rarest things. It's still very rare. And it's not a natural thing, but the people who are going to make it the top of the world are going to be conquerors. I'm cool with that. But I don't know. It's like if I was Superman in this series and couldn't use hockey. I can't fucking beat a Holding Knight. They're trash, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that ability. I like the idea. I want people to be useful in so many ways. So I'm really hoping that Chopper somehow, some way, with the help of Gaban, hockey, science, medicine, I don't know. I don't care. Figure it out, yo. Again, even if you can't stop the regen, if you can slow it down, negate it temporarily, something, I'll take it. just so you're useful. You feel me? You feel me? So yeah. Stags are important in Norse mythology. What with Elbatham not? I still feel like he's like Jormungandr, the world serpent or something, but we'll see. We'll see. You were talking about how lame it is that characters become obsolete if the only way to stop regions conquerors. Yes. Do y'all think Luffy can 1v1 Kaido right now? I can't speak for everyone else, but yes, I think that anyone that Luffy has beaten once, he can beat again. Shout out to Garp. This is somewhat character defining moment. Of course, Garp is that nigga. Man, attack his boss without carrying. I mean, I'm not sure Emu specifically needs more than 2 people capable of beating him. His minions can have a bunch of conquerors, users beat him. That's fine. I guess. How? Please explain. Oh, he's talking to you or not? But I do. It's not. It's one of those topics in this. It's not an important topic to me. I don't feel very strongly about it. I don't really care what people think. Do you think Kaido's stronger than Luffy? Good for you. But I believe that every opponent that Luffy has beaten can no longer beat him. And Kaido is one of the best matchups for the way that Luffy fights because Kaido is essentially a brawler. He has a weapon. Luffy is better at fighting characters who fight kind of like him, who fight with their body or like a little weapon like that. Luffy was able to land a bunch of prominent hits on Kaido when Gear 4th and base form, and then when he went to Gear 5th, while Kaido was still doing his thing, I think people underestimate how much stamina Luffy was using throughout that battle and kind of overestimated how much stamina Kaido was using. He's holding the island. He fought the scabbards. He had to fight Yamato. I don't think Kaido was as tired as people, or I think people overestimate how tired Kaido was or how much extra energy he was using. Luffy was using just as much, if not more. And Luffy gets stronger after every single arc. He gets more powerful and finds... Hey, what the fuck? He gets more powerful and finds other ways to use his abilities. I even feel like I've seen him use Gear 4th in bursts now, similar to how originally for Gear 2nd he had to fully transform, and now he uses it in bursts. I'm pretty sure I saw him do that with Gear 4th, which means he's getting better as a result of Gear 5th. So Luffy's biggest problem will always be the stupid fuck-ass stamina drain thing, which is why I think he needs to learn how to get better in his base form or try to use Gear 5 a little bit better. But yeah, I don't feel that strongly about it. I don't really care. Like, Kaido to me is not an important character anymore. I mean, he's funny in his flashback, though. I'm enjoying him in his flashback. I gotta say, him and Linlin surprised me. I like them in his flashback. Cause, like, I don't know. Do you want Shanks to be able to beat Emu? Genuine question. No. Well, if Shanks is quote-unquote maybe strong enough but doesn't know the condition or can't fulfill it, maybe, but I'm not a Shanks fan. I don't really know what I want from Shanks personally. I don't like Shanks. I'm not a Shanks guy. I don't know. Let me think about that. That scabbard damage is inconsequential, so is holding up the island. That's what I believe for the most part, but people like swear up and down it's drained all of his fucking mana, and I'm like, listen, man, believe which one to believe. The fight's over. It is what it is. So we forget the fact he lost 2 times and died once. Kaido fought everyone. And before that, 3 days with Big Mom. Luffy just fought in Onigashima. Kaido was already fighting before then. I don't think anyone forgot that. But, you know, again, that's how you feel is how you feel. Like, him and Big Mom fighting to me was not a real fight. Because I actually do not think Linlin is stronger than Kaido. I don't think anything has ever... I asked Naya because it's like, where do we draw the line for conquerors users to truly damage Emu or not? Well, I guess the question is, do you think Conqueror's Haki can do more things than what we've seen? And observation in Conquerors too. Like, we saw the Wi-Fi Haki. Is Conqueror Haki, is observation Haki killing? Is that an observation Haki technique or is that a Conqueror's Haki technique? Like, I guess it just matters, like, the Wi-Fi technique that he did. We haven't seen anyone do that. Can you create Haki so strong you could use, like, platforms and walk? Like, is this kind of like, what more can it do? And I'm sure it can do more because this Haki was all strong enough to somehow... Joy Boy's not Haki, not Haki is so hilarious, was strong enough to send everyone back to the Holy Land. Why? How? They teleported here through the abyss, and Joy Boy's Haki was so strong they all got sent back. I don't understand that. So it's a great question. It's a great question. But yeah. But I even remember in Whole Cake Island after Luffy beat Katakuri, people were like, "Oh, if they fought again, Katakuri would win." And I'm just like, I'm not necessarily mad at the take, but I don't think One Piece is not one of those stories where like, I think once Luffy overcomes an opponent, he's pretty much always he has overcome them, and they're not going to pass him again throughout the story. The only person that I see getting to Luffy's level and being on par with him that he's quote unquote been stronger than the whole series and beaten before is Kobe. But Kobe has boasted to me the highest and fastest growth rate in the series. And the reason why I always give Kobe credit for that is because he was a non-combatant, and look where he is today in 2 years. For like even with Luffy. Shoot. Stupid ass. My frames. My frames are dropping. My friends. I'm in the dark now. Y'all can't see me. I'm about to wrap this up soon. I'm tired as fuck. Let me stand in the kitchen for a second. All right. What was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying, by the way. So that train of thought is completely gone. Just so you guys know. No character in One Piece other than Luffy has stamina drained with their powers other than Law and Kid with their awakening. So Kaido being taxed by holding up the island doesn't really add up. Kind of agree with that. Literally no evidence that takes any kind of stamina. Was never moved by. He's holding the island. Yeah. But yeah, Luffy did get beat multiple times. I'm not saying Luffy necessarily won fair and square in a 1v1, but once he's overcome somebody, I don't think they can overcome it again. So that's just me though. I also think being a Zoan hand-to-hand combat, like to beat Luffy, you need to have tricky abilities like being able to put him in an illusion or genjutsu and stuff. Like he's not good at dealing with that. But if it's like, how do you fight? I box. Luffy could always figure it out. With Kaido, ain't one of them mental nerve con folks be talking about what with wanting to die? LOL. Honestly, the same for Crocodile Alabasta. He wanted the dub, but he wasn't chasing it with real passion. He lacks passion. I asked Naya, blah blah. We talked about that. Like after Shanks gives Luffy the thumbs up, what does Shanks do then? Gets killed by Blackbeard. I still think he's a Blackbeard victim at some point. I think what we are about to see is Ultimate Arbor, to be honest. I'm here for it. I think so far to hit Emu, you gotta have Joy Boy level of Haki like Galaxy Impact and Divine Departure. Both are Conquer Haki's attacks. Agreed. As far as we are right now, the line is who knows how to use Conquerors in such a way to damage Emu. Goro say it's a knowledge check, I guess, but I feel like Shanks is someone who would know the information. Actually, he's technically like a celestial dragon. He might know. And it was part of the Abyss. So maybe he could heal at one point. In this case, we are overdue for a Haki skill tree and graph. We need a flow chart. I'm not sure how much more it can do is effective against Emu, so I'm like, I feel you. I don't believe Emu is as strong as people believe. I'm with you on that. I don't think Emu is that strong. Again, there's so many. It's almost like a Yonko. Like it's not to say that an individual Yonko themselves isn't strong, but it's like the territory, the people they have, the numbers, like those things matter. The experience and combat and life that those guys have, and also like having a real poneglyph. Like there's so many things that add to their overall strength and notoriety and scariness in the One Piece world. Amount of time I have to defend. No Cracker will lose to. To pose Whole Cake Island Luffy was rough, man. With Haki being colors, is it just a frequency thing or it's not that deep? I don't know. Darkness. I think Emu's the ultimate support. I think it's a mistake to think Emu's regen is the same as the girl says. I think that too. I can see that. I don't know. Captain John sucks. Shout out to Danzui, Ganzu, whatever his name is, for having the fucking bomb fruit. That was one of those fruits that I felt was wasted on Mr. Five or wasted on somebody. He could fucking make his air explosive and he was flicking boogers at people. Zoro, I understand why you were disgusted having to cut that booger in half. I understand. I get it. I'd be sick to my stomach too, bro. So yeah. It could be something like Emu keeps his body in the abyss, so because of that, the damage ain't as hefty as it would be. I wonder if Emu, okay, so like hiding the real body. Davy Jones put his heart in the chest and some Pirates of the Caribbean shit. Also, now your favorite One Piece YouTuber are Drac and Mama Drac. No. There is, I don't really I said that, but I was being a little cheeky. I don't really like watch One Piece videos or content because with all due respect, all North Americans speak about is could Law versus Zoro. Mihawk upscale. If Rocks can use this, then Mihawk is just stronger. Like all you guys, all they talk about is fucking power scaling. Power scaling is not the most interesting thing to me in One Piece. I think people who are anti-power scaling in a fucking battle shonen are being disingenuous because this is a might makes right series. If me and you have a disagreement in One Piece and I beat you, I'm right. I win. So power scaling matters. It's the hyperfixation that bothers me. Through Dawn and Dusk, who is a translator for manga from Japan, they're able to pick up on so many things in the Japanese language that I think is lost in translation. So anytime I watch one of her videos, I'll learn something substantial. Like, no, that was from someone else. Like the Gecko Moria, the Gecko being some version of Kozuki flip to some bullshit like that, to the point where Kozuki Moria was actually low-key kind of obvious if you truly understood the intricacies of the Japanese language. If you go and look at Dawn and Dust channel, I'll put it up here. She predicted that Teach or whatever was like a descendant of Davy Jones or part of the Davy clan over a year ago. And I'm like, wow, that's impressive. So anytime that they put out a video, I'm pretty intrigued. I always go and I watch. So yeah, I'm not even into theories really, but yeah, she's dope, yo. She's really dope. This is her right here. This is her channel. This is her shit. She's fucking far. She's fly, man. Let me see if I can find that video for you guys. It's like a year ago. Hold on. Let's go down. Like when do we see a year? When do we see a year? Like around here, right? Blackbeard has Davy Jones lineage. This is a year ago.
Do you know what this number represents? In One Piece,
What's the date? A year ago on... Doesn't YouTube tell you the date something's posted? Am I tripping? I don't know. This is so long. Oh, does she speak French too? Bro, I've never seen this thing be this fucking long. But anyways, it's like it was a year ago. So yeah, she's dope. I swear it just tells you the date somewhere, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I saw it. Maybe I'm just blind. I can't see shit. I can't read shit. Anyways, yeah, I like her. She cool. Well, whatever. Around the time 1110 came out, so it's around then. Oh, March 5th. It's right here. That's crazy. March 5th of last year. That's crazy. I completely missed it. Yeah, she's tough. I like her. That's just me. And again, I can only speak French and English, so I can't pick up on the intricacies of the Japanese language. I'll give you another example. Is there another one I can think of immediately? No, I can't. It's not coming to me. I know the Gecko Moria, Kozuki Moria, And something, and like there were so many clues in the language, and like the bounty number, and certain numbers represent certain things in Japanese culture, and I was like, oh shit, okay, that's fucking right. Fucking right. Missed his chance for an for AM explosive sword slash. Isn't it weird that when people face her face to face, Emu can't off the opponent, but when she possesses somebody, all of a sudden they immortal on OP? So ultimate support. That's what you're saying. If Emu was Joy Boy level, Sabo when rookie rocks would be in a gulag, but they ain't. Lame ass people. Like story is a meal. There's so many courses to feast in. Power scaling is there, but the hyper fixation is lame. I'm with you. Yup, like sayings, religious references. What the fuck? One Piece is particularly toxic with the power scaling. All aura, no feats. That's absurdly right. Sheesh, this is very very impressive. I don't care about theories, but this is impressive. I'm always scared to watch theory YouTubers because if they're right, I feel so spoiled in the moment. Monogatari, oh never mind, refer to One Piece. I mean, I like Monogatari. I don't know why Monogatari came up necessarily, but Monogatari by Nishio Ishin is my favorite light novel and favorite anime. I mean, you'll never know until you do. It's not spoiled because it's not absolute in my opinion. I know, but I don't ever want to be like, oh, I saw this in the video, therefore it's better. I saw this after the Davey reveal though, so I was okay. I feel you though. I'm with you. I'm very spoiler sensitive. I more so watch to learn what is being lost in translation in the manga. Does that make sense? Like, oh, this world Napisho gets translated to rock, but it really means saltine crystals, which in Japan in 1985 in the salt mines, I'm like, oh, like I didn't know that. Like that's really why I watch it. I learn a lot about Japanese culture and the language and history. Like, it's not so much for the theories itself that I'm watching it for, because I don't like theories for really anything. But that's just me. So yeah. Japanese reference, but still surprised regardless. Yeah, that's very impressive. I'm used to theories because I was around the whole FNAF. But yeah. All right, you guys, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep now. I'm tired. If Pat and Alan and Lizard are up to it, I'll do a little discussion tomorrow. I do got a show to go. No, that's I keep thinking today's Friday. Why do I keep thinking today's Friday? But yeah, man. If you fuck with me, go peep my other channel. I'm blowing up right now. I went from like 500 to I'm getting close to 1K. I dropped a video on you being a Pokemon fan. Walk with me for a second. It's at 23K views right now from 6 days ago. I got a second one, which is the follow up, and then I just finished making a Pokemon alternatives video, which is gonna go up tomorrow too. So go peep that. But yeah, you guys be safe. I'm tired. I actually am hungry, but I'm too tired to eat. But yo, great chapter. I don't want to see Rocks go out. Silver, Captain John, you're a fucking bum. Garp Vindication, we out here. Y'all be safe. The new video is doing better than I expected. I actually predicted 2.6 to 4.5K. That could hit 10, like 5 digits, 10K over the course of the rest of the year. I think it's gonna keep cooking, keep eating. So yeah, they can't kill Legend and Rockstar. Nah, they can't. He'll live on through me. I'm part of the Davey clan now, nigga. Yeah.